Hey y'all, so y'all know what I hate. Let me not say hate, that's a strong word. My sister told me not to use the word hate. Say dislike strongly. You know what I dislike strongly? Say if someone has uh you know how different churches have different ministries inside their churches. Like you may have a ministry, women's ministry, singles ministry, children's ministry, okay? And somebody is over each auxiliary or ministry. And say if, okay, say I'm over the singles ministry, right? Or women's ministry. And say I wanted to invite this other lady that I really think she have a word to share with the people or the women. But first, I got to go get permission from my pastor, right? Because before you do anything, honey, before you change your pants, you got to get permission from your pastor, right? So if you go to your pastor and say, hey, I would like to invite Susie Jane to come and minister to the women. But the pastor tell you, no, I really don't care for Susie Jane. I don't think Susie Jane will be good. And then you say, but why? If you're allowed to ask why, because some pastors you can't question, you can't ask them why, you can't do nothing. You just got to say yes, sir, master. You know. But anyway, so if the pastor tell you no, then you have to go back and tell the person, I'm sorry, I wanted to invite you, but my pastor said no, or maybe it's not a good time. I don't know the reason. Why do people do that? What do y'all think about situations like that? Sometimes you can have leaders, pastors, bishops, whoever. Even on the job, sometimes people are here from promotion because maybe the head manager or head supervisor don't care for the person, and they won't allow them to move up in on the job, or they won't allow that person to come and minister to people in the congregation. I am telling you, this stuff is happening, y'all. This, if you don't think you got people in authority that be jealous of people that ain't got no church, ain't doing, what I'm saying, they just been a little old saved Christian. But there is jealousy amongst the leadership in the church, y'all. I'm telling you, it is so true. That's a lot. The leader over that ministry, now you trusted that person with that position, but when they go to invite somebody to come in because your pastor don't like them, they tell you no, don't invite that person, and then don't give you no answer to why. So now you got to go tell the person, I'm sorry, my pastor won't allow me to have you. But I tell you what, that's why we have to thank God that there is a God. There is a God. And you can't get upset about it. Just be like, all right, no problem, you know. But you have people in leadership that's jealous of other lay people in the ministry. And they think because they don't allow you to come or whatever, that I don't know what they think is gonna happen, but nothing mainly. But what do y'all think about situations like that? Hmm. And another thing, I was talking to this lady today. Lord, this video not gonna be 10 minutes. Let me hear her talk. I was talking to a lady today who had I think the lady in her 60s, maybe her mid 60s. But I was talking to this lady today who celebrated her birthday last week. So what she wanted to do a fundraiser a building fundraiser for her church. So she had to celebrate her birthday. She celebrated her birthday by putting on a program at the church, right? So the lady, she was telling me how they raised a lot of money. I said, "Oh, they did." She said, "Oh, yeah, I think they raised a lot of money. They did good." So I was asking her what happened because I didn't know she had done this, right? She said, "Oh, yeah, for my birthday, we raised a lot of money." I said, "Oh, so you got all the money you was able?" She said, "Oh, no, I didn't get none of the money." I said, "It was your birthday. Why they didn't give you the money?" Tell me, "No, I ain't want none of the money. I just gave it all to the church for the building fund." So I said, "Well, what building fund?" She said, I don't know about what building fund." I said, "What?" I said, "Well, I mean, you said you give it to the church for the building fund." I said, "Well, what fund?" I said, "Well, what building are y'all trying to get or trying to, build?" She be like, "Oh, I don't know. We just do a building fund." I said, "Well, how long you been doing the building fund? What building are y'all building?" She was like, "I don't know. I don't know if they building a building or not. I just know that we do building funds and I wanted to do a fundraiser." She began I said, "Lord," and then she began to tell me, you know, certain people that she know gave at least $100. So it was about $700 from certain people that she knew had gave. But my thing was, y'all, it's a building fund. So shouldn't you know what are y'all building? She said she don't know what they're building. She don't know even if they building nothing. She didn't care whether they were building or not. She just gives her money. I said, "Okay." I said, "Well, guess what?" I said, I got a building fund and I need you to donate to my fundraiser." She said, "Well, what is it?" I said, "It don't matter what it is. Just give me the money." So we laughed about it. But y'all, I am serious. That's the thing, honey. People say and she could do whatever she want. She wanted to have a birthday. It was just a program she held at the church for her birthday. All well and fine. That's what you do, honey. That's what you do. People do what they want to do. But my thing is, people always have, we raising money for the building fund. They've been raising money for the building fund for years, and they ain't no building, they ain't no blueprint, they ain't no nothing. It's just something that's in there. You know what I'm saying? But I find it so funny that you don't know. And then she even told me, she said, "No, they don't give us the details of, how much money is in the church or anything. They don't share none of that with us." She said, "But it's something I always wanted to do." I said, "Okay." But my thing is, how people are so blindly led with a lot of things that I see. Just just doing stuff blindly. And we don't care if there's no building fund. We don't have to know where our money is being spent. Just long as we doing it for the Lord. But then the person that's on the street, you don't want to help them out, you know what I'm saying? Because you concerned about where your money going. Let me tell you something, honey. It's just a lot. It's a whole lot. But I thought that was so fun. I laughed about it. I said, "Lord, help your people, honey. Help your people." When I tell you, the woman said she didn't care. She didn't care if there was a building fund or not. It was just something that she wanted to do for the church. And I said, "Bless your heart." Okay, you did it for the church, honey. Bless your heart. But it's a lot of, and the people that it's just blind. I call it blind ministry, honey. That's what I call it. Now I can't explain it how I want to explain it, but it just tickled me pink, y'all. It just tickled me that you're giving money to something that you don't even know. You're just throwing it up in the air, I guess, or long as you see it's going to the church, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter what they do with it. It don't matter that, I mean, we've been giving this building fund for 20 plus years, 30 plus years, and they ain't a stick, a pole, a rock, a brick, no mortar, nothing being done. But it's all right, because we blessing the church. Oh, God help us today. Anyway, y'all have a good night. Let me hush. I don't want to get in no more trouble. All right? Y'all have a good one. And toodles.